Hello everyone, I'm Rec5,
And I am Sandman 99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, with G9-13 and all the voices in her head.
Yeah, you're trying to get your humanity up again.
Yeah. Well, or at least maintain it where it is for as long as possible.
So don't feed.
Wow.
Carbonated water for you?
Yep. Uh-oh, now what? Oh.
Better him than me.
Now, problem solved for you.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is one high-powered gun.
Well, at least the voices are going to keep you good company, right?
Yeah. Anyway, we were on our way to explore Salem.
Indeed.
And since the last episode, actually, I went all the way back around all over the Commonwealth doing settlement attack things and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I actually even stopped back in at our high-rise apartment building and did a little bit more work there, too.
Oh, nice. What'd you do?
I sort of built myself a private house up on top of the freeway.
Okay.
And did a few other things, too. Which maybe we'll have time to show this episode if I get finished here in Salem with my business.
Sounds like a plan.
But we have a couple of things to do here. Actually, there's quite a bit to do in Salem, so I may not make it back there today.
Yeah, it might be a next episode kind of thing.
Might be an next episode kind of thing, because I actually haven't been in Salem, but we've got the Museum of Witchcraft. And we've also got the Crater House, right? Which we haven't stopped in at yet. It's a bunch of hangout for a bunch of children of Adam. And, well, we had some frame slow down there.
Must have been loading something in.
Yeah, probably it was crossing the border to a cell or something. We could stop in and visit the children of Adam first here, maybe. Since they happen to be the closest. I haven't stopped in at the lighthouse settlement in a while either.
So probably lots of stuff to do.
Yeah. But I'll probably check in with them off camera, just because there's probably too much stuff to do.
Is someone testing my feet?
Oh, yeah, and as usual, the children of Adam are hostile.
As always.
It was nothing. Just Adam testing.
Must have been the wind there, buddy.
That's right. The thing is that eventually... Wow, that guy had a nuke grenade. Eventually, if you kill enough people from ambush like that, you can also lose humanity for doing that too, right?
Ah.
So...
It's important to keep your humanity up by starving yourself. Have you managed to raise your humanity again yet?
No, it's still at, wow.
I think they detect Kate.
We'll just, sneak down the stairs here. Because these guys are now underneath the catwalk here. Children of Adam Reborn?
You cannot escape Adam's chosen.
That guy took 2 shots from this gun.
Yeah, it must be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well, you've fallen down now.
Do you know what I actually am? I'm the mental projected personification of your inside. Why am I there? Well, only you can answer that question.
I guess Archie's back again.
Yep, Archie comes and goes. And when he's around, he talks my ear off.
Damn it. Blood on me boots.
Oh. Ah,
You missed the staircase.
I missed the staircase, yeah. Well, navigating in third-person view when you're invisible can
It's
be,
kind of pointless.
can be a bit problematic, yeah. So anyway, we probably cleared this place out now. Yeah, it says cleared, so everybody here that used to live here is no longer living here. Just have a look around here. I don't know whether there's like a perk magazine or something like that in this area. I have no idea. What the hell's that?
Somebody's shooting at you. Or not? No, that was a trap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a tension trigger that I missed on the end of the thing there.
How sloppy of you.
Yeah. Oh well.
Sweet.
The beacon. We have sent some. Oh, okay. Blah blah blah. Okay. I blame the voices. It was the voices' fault. They didn't.
Right.
They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me that there was a tension trigger on this.
Where do I go?
On
Where
this
do
chest.
I go when I'm not with you? Well, into the innards of your mind, my dear boy.
I guess there probably isn't a perk magazine in this area, but oh well.
Got it.
Might as well loot the place anyway. Oh, there's a tripwire for that, right? Okay, well, I think that's it for this location, so we'll move on.
I've got a good idea. Why don't you just go up to all the voices, and just stare at them right in the face, and just go, quiet you.
Because they don't have faces. That would be a little bit, how you doing if, the voices had faces?
Well, Private Heart's holotape. Shall we listen to Private Heart's holotape?
If the voices will let you.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, do I ever have a lot of, There is a console command that you can use to drop miscellaneous items when you don't need it anymore. But it would be extremely time-consuming and tedious because you'd have to enter that console command for each and every one of these items, right?
Yep.
But anyway, I guess we'll listen to Private Hearts.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for the Gunners? Hauling luggage from Linwoods for some robot butler? What was his name? Wellerton? Wallingham?
Not now,
what
Private.
I actually am.
Where's Connors?
I'm the
He's
mental
not at his
projected
post.
personification of
Oh,
your inside.
sorry, sir.
Why am
The
I
lieutenant
there?
said he found some tracks.
Only you
Wanted
can
to
answer
check
that
them out.
question.
Private Martin.
Tracks. What track? What the hell is that?
Oh my... Connors! Where's the rest of him?
Don't ask questions. Get running.
Yeah. It's just like those horror movies, right?
Interesting name, Archibald. My name is...
Yeah. Interrupted.
Naked mole rat.
No, it's still going.
And I am kind of bold, so...
He's just gonna keep going right where he left off.
So it just kind of stuck. So
That
there you
sounds
go.
bigger than a mole rat.
Oh, look, here's the vampire bat. See?
Yep,
Archie said that there was a vampire bat in the Museum of Witchcraft.
that he did.
Well,
Excellent.
there's actually a vampire bat, and it does more damage than the standard bat does.
If you're a vampire.
If you're a vampire.
I might be able. To get that open. Just saying.
Okay.
Have you heard of the mole rat disease originating in Vault 81? Well,
Good old school desks.
See, they have all sorts of little jump starts and things like that in here, eh? Jump scares.
I look at you in dismay. I really do.
I guess this room's a dead end. Well, so much for those guys. Actually, I think if I had the gore turned on, these guys would be in like a lot more pieces than they are, right?
Yeah, probably, yep.
Oh, there's Major Jeffries.
Something isn't right. We should get out of here. Sweet.
Not to worry, Kate.
Someone had a bad day.
I think we'll be perfectly fine.
Have you heard of the mole rat disease originating in Vault 81? Well,
I am the disease.
See, they even provide you with a heavy weapon here if you feel like you need it, eh?
Yep.
Although, in my experience, unless you've spent some perks on heavy gunner, even if you shoot a Deathclaw with a missile launcher, usually it just makes it mad, right? Yes, it's funny, actually, because we're at my nephew's for... Oh, there's a Grognak comic book. We were at my nephew's for dinner here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And got to talking about... There, see, you need a hunting revolver. got to talking about how... you know, recently the scientist types have decided that it's a good idea to bring back dire wolves through cloning, right? Like, they've actually managed to get a couple of specimens of animal that looks very much like a prehistoric wolf that has been extinct for like,
That's what I said.
you know, tens of thousands of years, right?
Why?
Yeah, and well, I mean, that's one of those, you know, the expression just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. And we were talking about that and how, you know, this could even extend to things like mammoths or dinosaurs. And I says to him, well, what, you know, because he's a hunter, right? So, you know, he owns guns and stuff like that. I says to him, so what would you even shoot a dinosaur with? And he, right away, without batting an eye, he says, 45-70s.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it really makes you wonder what the hell people are thinking when they go and they decide they want to start doing those kinds of things.
Well, the thing is that kind of stuff was pure science fiction nonsense when they first started making the Jurassic Park movies.
Yep.
But now they're actually able to do some of this stuff, right? And, you know, like I said, it really makes me wonder why they felt the need, because it's not like wolves are an endangered species or anything.
Yep.
And apparently these things are like an existing breed of wolf called a gray wolf, which is a big animal anyway, like 100-pound plus wolves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these things are basically like oversized gray wolves, right?
Well, it's like, why would you want to introduce those back into the environment?
Well,
and what kind of damage would that do to the environment, actually? Think of it that way.
Yeah.
Smashed to bits. Except this one. No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in that case. If I'd known, I would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified liquor cabinet in Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why that Deathclaw tracked us all the way from Linwoods now. They stole their damn kids. Christ. Maybe if we just return the eggs.
Yeah, well.
Oh, hey, Mama. You looking for this?
Somehow I think that Deathclaw was less than grateful. So what time of day is it here? It is 2:26 a.m., so I guess we can still go outside. But we'll have to pause while we go outside.
All right.
Well, that was
we're back.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty fast...
Yeah, I guess it loads pretty quick around here.
Yeah. Okay. Museum of Witchcraft. Take a stroll through the history of witchcraft if you dare. Painstakingly recreated scenes from witchcraft's most harrowing moments. Tours every half hour. Terror is at no additional charge. Okay. So, the usual tourist trap stuff. Oh, look at that. Somebody's singing in there, and... Uh-oh, what do we got going on here? Remember these guys?
Yep.
When we were up here with Lily and we killed all the Salem Pumpkinhead Raiders?
I do, yep.
Yeah, it looks like they all came back. You just can't keep a good raider gang down, I guess.
Well, I guess, too, if you wanted another pumpkin helmet or whatever.
Yeah, funny how they all just kind of stand there, though, hey? Uh-oh.
Well, they ain't standing there now.
I guess they're not just all standing there now.
It's Kate's fault. They totally detected Kate.
Did they totally detect Kate?
Yep.
This is boring. Someone do something already. Feels good, doesn't it?
Well, I guess she's not very stealthy, right?
No.
Only the Umbra Sanguine know that the world is a shadow of consciousness. Get that round your noggin.
Well, it looks like these guys all have, like...
I was having fun. There you are, you little bitch. Ghosting us.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, this is a legendary one. With a safe cracker's leather right leg.
Hmm.
So I guess, I could probably go right back into their raider lair type place and kill all these guys off again, right?
Probably.
But we've been there and done that already, so we're gonna go in here to the retirement home
And explore around there.
Yes, but we're going to do a quick save here first. Because it's probably going to be good to be inside a building since sunup is not that long away.
True.
Okay.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Welcome to Sandy Cove's Convalescent Home. How may I help you?
Interesting name, Archibald.
Okay,
My-
checking in.
Fuck.
My family filled out the paperwork earlier.
Okay.
Welcome. We'll put you in Gladys's old room. Take the back stair and it's the first door on your left. Have a nice day.
Whoever the fuck Gladys is.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gladys.
Not sure who Gladys was, but... like they got some caps and some pre-war money. What else we got here? Aluminum cans. More aluminum cans. Crack this terminal and have a look in here.
I'm through.
Please remind residents they must have their key to access their personal safe. Lost safe key reminders. If a resident loses their safe key, check in their habitual hiding spot. Catherine, 205 by her cat bowls. Edward, 106 behind his typewriter. Ethel, 203 beneath her paintbrush. Margaret under her fertilizer. Mortimer in his favorite boat model. Randall under the mounted deer head. Okay. Gladys has escaped 3 times now. I guess she just does it to remind us she's still dangerous. I swear that lady has explosives hidden away in her room. These Mr. Handies are driving me crazy. They constantly fail to check the fake bus stop outside for escapees. At some point, the local police are going to figure out why our residents are wandering the streets. There's a security door that we can open from here, too.
I'm going to look over here now.
What?
If I find you, you're gonna regret it.
What's this?
That's a rad roach.
Oh. Okay.
Welcome to Sandy Cove's Convalescent Home.
Okay. Edward's safe requires a key. Randall's safe requires a key. Catherine's safe. Ethel's safe. Mortimer. Margaret. Hey, look it.
Bingo.
Nice.
So, whose key have I got?
Gladys's.
So shouldn't Gladys have a safe up here too?
Apparently not.
Guess not. Okay.
I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn shadows next.
I don't know, Kate. I'd say you're probably the scariest monster in this place.
Well, next to you, maybe.
Yeah.
She's not the stealthiest monster in this place. That's for sure.
Well, you know what? Finally have advanced to the point where stealth is not nearly as essential as it once was. Right? Because at one time you really needed to be cautious and stealthy in order
There's
to
never anything
avoid.
good to read nowadays. What I wouldn't give for a good newspaper.
Yeah, to avoid you know, like getting killed and that kind of thing, right? But by now I think that G9-13 is powerful enough that there aren't too many things around that could kill her now.
Yeah, if only there were some bandits with some wooden clubs around.
Yeah, get a little damage overflow going, hey?
That's right.
Okay.
You're a little teapot, short and stout. There's your handle and there's your spout. When you get pissed off, you bleed them out.
Okay, we got Edward's safe key here. Right?
Yep.
Not sure I like how quiet it is around here.
Okay, Kate, you're in the way now.
Good day to you.
Okay, that goes upstairs. I think that goes upstairs too.
If anyone came through here recently, they haven't left a trace in all this dust.
This is probably where another key is hidden to one of those safes, right? Oh,
Probably.
yeah, right here. See? Margaret's safe key.
Yeah, and then there's going to be another one, you know, we'll have to keep an eye out for them. Those hiding places that we heard about are probably where they're all going to be, right?
Yeah. Does this elevator work?
Nope.
Doesn't look like it. I guess we'll have to use the stairs at the end of the hallway here.
The elevator didn't even have any buttons in it. See, it was a Soviet elevator. Alright, the quota said that there had to be an elevator. It didn't say that the elevator had to work.
I guess this is Gladys's room.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Combat knife, army helmet.
Get that round your
Right?
noggin.
Looks like Gladys was a military person of some sort.
Yeah, no wonder she's dangerous.
Yeah.
Go Gladys.
Yeah, military uniform.
Which she kept pressed by the looks of it.
Yeah. All kinds of weapons and ammunition. Okay.
Gladys the Patriot.
What's this? This is just some kind of a walkway up here, I guess. Oh, they're cats. Okay. Bet there's another key hidden in this room somewhere, too.
Well, you already have Gladys's key.
No, but this isn't
Oh,
Gladys'.
this isn't Gladys' room. We just walked to the Gladys' room. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't even remember where it said all the keys were hidden again.
No, I don't remember either.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there. Catherine's key. No, because those all the bowls for the cat food, right? These are like 200-year-old cats or what?
There you go. Radiation didn't destroy cats. It just made them immortal.
Yeah.
Either that or
Bag would suit me.
radiation just, well, maybe the cats just reproduced. I don't know. Started living around here. I don't know what cats would eat around here.
I don't know. Rad roaches?
Yeah, maybe. There you go. Got a cat rad roach ecosystem.
So is this somebody else's room here, or what?
Looks like it, yep.
Although it doesn't really look like it was occupied by anybody. Well, there's the top of the elevator. Oh, there's another wing. I remember mentioning something about a portrait or something. There's
Yep.
another one, yeah.
Well, you'll be looting all the safes.
Yep, that's right. We gotta find all the keys so we can find out what's in all the safes.
It's a very short hunting rifle.
Yep. It's a very short hunting rifle. Yeah, it's probably shorter than this handgun I'm carrying around.
At the goddamn shadows next.
If you used to enjoy stapling squirrels to things like cherry trees,
This hand cannon that I'm carrying around.
The trees now, they're all withered and dead, in case you hadn't noticed.
Don't see a key here anywhere. Oh, there. Right there.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah. Is that all of them, you think?
I have no idea.
Welcome to Sandy Cove's convalescent home.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Oh, crap. Guess what?
Problems?
Well, those were synths,
Here, my target has disappeared.
right? It sounds like a bunch of synths just showed up and attacked the robot attendants, right?
In quite a while.
Would seem so, yep. They don't know you're here, though.
Not yet. They will soon enough.
Hello? Is someone present?
Well, they're detecting Kate, probably.
I have detected
Or another robot. Oh.
No, it's Kate. It's definitely Kate that they detect.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking we must have found all the keys, right?
Or at least most of them.
inflict if possible. Sensor damaged.
First crack of the gear.
like, geez, Kate, do you have to hide in the...
Oh, they killed the cat.
Aww. Damn it.
Where do I go when I'm not with you? Well, into the innards of your mind, my dear boy.
Am I actually shooting anything that needs fusion cells? I don't know. I don't think so.
You're just kind of picking them up.
Yeah.
It's kind of just what you do.
Yeah, it's a habit.
I knew you were still there.
Okay, there's another synth around here somewhere.
Doesn't it feel like there's fingers in your brain that are scraping their fingernails on the
Oh, look at that, eh?
Yep.
inside of your skull? Well, that's what it feels like to me.
All these old people were on drugs. Right?
Apparently.
We need the key.
Oh, you need to find Mortimer's key. So we missed one.
What's his hiding spot?
I don't know, we'll have to have a look at the terminal again here. For Mortimer. Mortimer, in his favorite boat model.
So you need to find a model boat.
I guess so, yeah. Back upstairs we go. So one of these rooms will have boat models in them, right? In the meantime, we also have probably at least one more synth to find yet, too. Okay, we found a key in this room already, right?
Yep.
And I don't see any boat models in this room. And we found a key in this room already. Okay, that's the elevator. Okay, we found... I think we found a key in this room too already. I don't see any boat models in here anyway. Okay, we found a key in here.
Yep. That's Gladys. Oh, look.
Do you know what I actually am?
One is still alive.
Projected personification of your insight. Why a mole rat? Well, only you can answer that question.
Okay. Is Mortimer's room downstairs, maybe?
Maybe.
I think we're the first people to set foot here in quite a while.
Okay. We found a key behind this typewriter in this room.
Yep.
Right? Is there another way underneath that collapsed floor section there?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, well. I don't see any boat models in here either.
I don't know. When it's this quiet, it usually means the shite's about to hit the fan.
Well, I don't know. Where's Mortimer's room? Oh, in here maybe.
Wherever a boat might be.
Yeah, I don't think we were in this room yet, so...
Hey there, buddy.
Only the Umbra Sanguine know that the world is a shadow of consciousness. Get that round your noggin.
Oh, here we go.
This has got to be the one.
This has got to be the place, yeah.
I think I saw it, actually, as soon as you came in, top right.
Up here? Yeah, right there. There's Mortimer's safe key. Yeah.
I guess he spent his time on the seas.
Robots. Don't they realize they're taking care of corpses?
Yeah, no, they probably don't know that they are taking care of corpses. Okay, Mortimer's safe key. So there you go. We've managed to open up all the safes. Now I think that okay, cleared. So I guess we've eliminated all of the synths that showed up here.
And you saved the cat. At least one.
Yeah, we saved one of the cats. Just goes to show you, I guess synths will shoot anything, right?
Have you actually thought about how dire your situation is? You're an immortal. With
Okay,
your
we
mind
need to
slowly
find
turning to mush.
a nice
You really are right.
sort of shady spot, I think, to drop my bedroll on the floor.
Oh, you think the sunlight in here will actually...
Well, I don't... I'm internal lighting, sometimes, you know, like they can't determine the difference between, you know, like outdoor lighting and lighting. Anyway, this looks like a good place to drop the old...
Can always quick save before you do.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll drop the sleeping bag there. We'll do a quick save. Then we'll have a sleep. Sleep for 10 hours.
What are you doing
Rise and
now,
shine, love.
lifeless thing?
Oh yeah, there was a settlement attack at West Cliff's Wind Tower in Nuka World. But I decided they would have to fend for themselves because it was like way too far away. Anyway, we can have a blood pack for breakfast now.
Been enough time?
It's been enough time, yep.
Have you ever thought about dipping a cigarette in the blood and then smoking it? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I wonder whether that would give you a stat boost or something, but I could put some in my pipe, couldn't I? Oh, I love to smoke. I used to love to smoke a pipe. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you could say.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, how do we find our way out of here again?
You're lost in the old folks' home.
I think we need to go through here. Yeah, because this is back through the kitchen.
Did
Right?
you know that if you go to the Museum of Witchcraft, you can find vampire bat? Honestly, believe me. Really, no, honestly, you can. So don't be daft. Go to the Museum of Witchcraft.
Yeah, well, we did that. And we did find the vampire bat.
And you were with us.
Yeah. Okay, so we've cleared this area. And it is 8 p.m. I can level up. I kind of forgot about that. Boy, it's getting hard to pick what to do now because a lot of these, there's still quite a few perk slots left, but a lot of these I don't really use. Simply because a lot of them relate to VATs and that kind of thing, right? I could do pickpocket. I don't think I've ever reverse pickpocketed a grenade into somebody's pocket before.
You just looking for more things, interesting things to do now that you're leveling up so much?
Well, no, like if you look at somewhere in here, statistics, right? Or is it under data now? Yeah, stats. And you'll get things like general, and you have food eaten, stim packs taken, chems taken, corpses eaten, Sandman kills, paralyzing punches, mysterious stranger visits, and somewhere along the way here will be pants exploded.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe if we have the ability to pickpocket, we can reverse pickpocket a grenade into somebody and blow them up. And then and then at least that number won't say 0 anymore.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, the loading screens for outside here around here are really fast.
Yes. A lot faster than
around Diamond City.
Around Diamond City for sure. Okay, so we haven't really had a very good look around in Salem at all. Oh, okay. Oh, look, there's another one of those guys over there. Or is that a... Barney's Turrets. Barney's Turrets. Okay, maybe that's just a scarecrow or something.
Possibly, yep.
It won't... It's not a valid target by the looks of it anyways.
Probably is a scarecrow, yep.
I look at you in dismay. I really do.
The Drumlin Diner.
Yes, Salem.
Yeah, okay. That probably marks the path toward the... Oh!
Yep.
Okay. I guess it's some kind of a proximity explosive device.
Apparently.
There's another one down there. Okay, well... Okay, apparently nothing happens if you shoot them.
They only go boom if you walk right up to them.
Oh, look, there's mirelurks here.
Hey, what are you doing? Look out! They're coming right at you!
What? Not anymore, because I shot them all.
Well, apparently Barney was scareder than shit of them.
Are you crazy? Get out of the street before
There's a
any
whole
more of them
language
cats
called
win this.
Wanganese,
Look, I'll
and it
open the
allows
gate,
for
and
predictive
you get in
text
here
of human
quick.
speech.
I'm gonna let
Which
you
I
in the
know.
bunker.
But I
Don't
suppose
make
that's
me
pointless for
regret
us,
that.
seeing as we can predict the current of the universe.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Alright, I guess we have to go into the basement. Because Barney, whoever Barney is, let us in his bunker. There's Barney. Let's talk to Barney.
Excuse
Barney
me.
Rook.
What the hell happened here?
Head as a baby, or did you have to work to get this stupid?
I could have handled myself.
Oh, I saw how you handle yourself, froze on the spot like a deer in headlights. If it weren't for me, you would have been cut up like a paper doll. Luckily, I've got Reba here to help me crack those crabs wide open. Isn't that right, girl?
Who's Reba? Are you talking about your gun?
She's not just a gun. She's top of the line. Best gun in the Commonwealth. Made her with my own 2 hands. Oh, where are my manners? Introductions. Barney Rook, commander of the Salem Volunteer Militia, at your service. I'm also the quartermaster, sergeant-at-arms, and scribes for all official meetings.
And probably the only member.
You two already met when she saved your life.
You two have got your work cut out for you.
It was a lot easier when it wasn't just the 2 of us. The SVM remains vigilant, despite overwhelming odds against us. Now, I'd love to sit here gabbing all day like a couple of housewives, but we've got some work to do. And by we, I most definitely mean you. Before you showed up, the mirelurks had been mostly quiet, and those that were a problem were quickly dispatched by my turret defense system. Since things had been quiet lately, I took the turrets offline to conserve ammunition. Obviously, they need to be reactivated. And that's your mission, soldier. I'm going to continue to hold down the home front while you go reactivate the turrets.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Of course it sounds good. I'm a tactical genius. As a matter of fact, the turrets should be easy enough to find. They're up high in strategic locations.
He's the smartest man in town, but he's also the only man in town, right?
Yeah, really.
Woke up more crabbies and other mirelurks. The town could be crawling with them by now.
Okay. Well, let's just have a look around here. I'm not going to loot Barney's place because I've already got far more loot than I can possibly need. I'm just going to see if there's any, you know, like perk magazines or anything like that around here. Oh, it looks like he's already working on a new version.
Yep.
Get out of the way, Archie. Yeah, see? Right there. Guns and bullets.
Hell yeah.
Hope reading that's worth our time.
So, there you go. Oh, he's got all kinds of supplies stockpiled in here and all that kind of good stuff.
Town clean, but we should still give it a go.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta go back outside now. We'll do a quick save here. Tell you the truth, I have no idea how many perk magazines there are in the game. I've never actually looked it up or anything. So even though I've had some characters that played to very high levels, like even higher than this character, I don't know if I've ever actually, on any playthrough, managed to collect all of them, the perk magazines that there are, right? Okay, looks like there's mirelurks wandering around here and there.
Lingerie. Do you remember lingerie?
Okay, so how are we doing here anyway? We got... $275. Okay, yeah, we still have more of this ammunition than anything else, so we'll just keep using this.
Time to have some fun. Whoa! What the hell?
That was a mirelurk king.
I look at you in dismay. I really
Now I
do.
feel cheated. Hold up. We being followed.
Uh-oh. Where?
Ooh, you're
Now
becoming quite the
that's
scary one, aren't you?
firepower, because some of these mirelurks have a lot of health, right?
Yep, and they're resistant to
Yeah,
hitting them.
they're also very heavily armored. Yeah.
But with this thing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, one shot fits all.
Now you just got to paint the thing gold.
Life is cruel. Why should the afterlife be any different?
What do we have here? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that'll be breakfast for tomorrow, hey? Yeah, I have to say I like my hunting revolver. I've actually found with other playthroughs like that I started new characters with, I've found legendary hunting revolvers too, right? So I don't know whether I'll find any in this playthrough or not, because it doesn't always activate the level injection.
Yep.
You know, like when you are adding to an existing
Now
game.
remember that wherever you go, there you are. Dead as a doornail. Very dead indeed.
You're gonna finish what you started.
Where is he? Oh, he's up there now. There. Exterminator's leather left leg reduces damage from fire, mirelurks, and bugs. Okay, well, it looks like, what's, oh.
I guess you got some hatchlings to deal with. There you go.
Dead. You're dead too.
Yeah, I like the harvester quite a bit too, but I have to say I still like the hunting revolver an awful lot.
Well, you're having a lot of fun using it, that's for sure.
Yep. Okay, well, we'll activate this turret, so that's 1 out of 5. Looks like there's another one pretty close by here, too.
Your mind is a madhouse.
Okay. Activate turret. Okay, so that's 2 out of 5. Okay, where's the next one now? Like they're all kind of in this general direction over here.
Would seem so.
There's one right there. Oh wow, there's something you'd see every day on a sporting goods shelf, right?
A fat man.
Yeah.
Go hunting with it. It's what you keep in your back pocket for those dinosaurs that are a little bit larger than what you'd be able to take down with a 45-70, right?
Yeah, I guess so, hey. Oh look, there's a safe down here. Sounds like the turrets are busy already, too. Okay. And I guess there's no way out of here except to go back up the stairs here again.
If you used to enjoy stapling squirrels to things like cherry trees that I've been washing, well, you're fresh out of luck. The trees now, they're all withered and dead, in case you hadn't noticed.
What is that shooting at Archie?
Yep.
How weird.
You know you're not going to kill him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Archie is pretty much bulletproof. Okay, well, guess we'll activate another turret here. Yep, they're all shooting at Archie. Oh, okay, yeah. I think the last one appears to be
Do you know
up
what
here.
I actually am? I'm a mental projected personification of your insight. Why a mole rat? Well, only you can answer that question.
See, maybe it was just your mind thinking that they were shooting Archie.
Huh, maybe.
Just to reinforce how real he is.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird because this magical insanity that Oculus vampires tend to have appears to be partly, you know, like actual insanity, but also partly some sort of magical power or superpower of some kind.
Yep.
Because sometimes, you know, like enemies can see some of the hallucinations that I have and that kind of thing too, right? And they react to them as if they were real.
Yep.
Okay, now we can report back to Barney. So here we go, and we'll do another one of these just in case of a game crash. Which can happen occasionally. All right.
You did it, didn't you? I could hear that sweet
This still looks cleaner than me place back at the combat zone.
You almost caught me and Reba mid-waltz.
No problem, Barney. Glad to be of service.
Well, Reba and I appreciate it. We won't soon forget you. Now, about that reward. Here's a key to my workshop in the bunker. Reba, too, should be sitting on the table in there. I'd say you earned her. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe today is earmarked for some target practice. The Salem Volunteer Militia never rests.
Okay. So I guess now I have access to Barney's, and I can take Reba too, which does 50% more damage against mirelurks and bugs. And right now it looks kind of like a hunting rifle.
Yep.
But I would imagine that I can probably jazz it up into something a little bit more than that too, if I want to.
Probably.
Okay, well, we can scrap some of this stuff that I picked up here and there. Oh yeah, the vampire bat. Okay, we don't want to scrap it. But we could Looks like I have the ability to really, really upgrade this thing. Right? Turn it into a rocket bat. With spikes. Wow.
Now remember, that wherever you go, there you are.
See, there's Kate's razor bat, right?
Yep.
But I think I can also... Okay, if I had lead, see, you could make it into an aluminum bat, which gives it a lot more base damage.
Yep.
Or you could make it into one of these colored bats, which is sort of from the Nuka World content, right? Which does even more base damage.
Well, I guess if you keep it around.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I like the harvester quite a bit. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. So,
50 cal receiver.
Actually, 50 caliber semi-automatic receiver is even better, right? So we'll make it into a 50 caliber.
Wow, pretty clever. Should be more lethal now.
Yeah. Long ported barrel is the best that there is. I can't do a marksman's stock because I don't have any rubber. Maybe we'll see if we can find something made of rubber around here somewhere. Must be something in this place.
I'm not going to loot his place. Loots his place.
Yeah, I know I said that I wouldn't, but I lied. Oh, here's something that's got rubber.
I need your plunger and your soap.
Yeah. Because if you have a plunger, well, you can turn that into...
a butt stock.
A marksman's stock for a sniper rifle. Yeah. This thing has a quick eject mag, but I could put a large quick eject mag on it, right?
Yep.
And it has a recon combat scope with a 4x magnification. Right now. And if I had some more fiber optics and some screws... Okay, well, I guess we'll have another look through Barney's place here. See if we can find some fiber optics and some screws.
Yes,
The screws, I think, are a possibility. The fiber optics, probably somewhat less, so...
Have you met any of the other vampires yet? Nasty bunch, aren't they?
Time for one of our
Kid,
little chats,
you
is it?
couldn't have
I'd
been
love to.
sired into a worse bloodline, trust me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find anything with fiber optics in it in here.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh well. So anyway, I guess we'll just leave the 4x scope on it for now, and we'll be on our way. What time is it? Okay, 3 a.m. We'll do a quick save. And then we'll head on out. So anyway, that's pretty much all there is to Salem. Right? You have some encounters with mirelurks, and you have the little job that you do for Barney, and that's about it. I can see why there was plenty of room to add this raider gang.
Yep.
Because there was actually a fair amount of unused space in Salem.
Well, there's always ways to add more stuff to these places too, right?
Yep.
Oh, that must have hurt.
On, hold still. There. Other than that, there really isn't too much to do down here that we haven't done already. So I guess we should probably head back for civilization. And how much time have we got on here?
We are at an hour and 11, just about an hour 12.
Okay. Oh, somebody's shooting at us. A raider survivalist.
Well, seeing all the other dead raiders around, they should have used the survivalist part and hid the fuck away.
Yeah, probably that would have been a good idea, but, you know, that's just the way things are.
Well, if they can't hit the broadside of the barn, who says that they can rub two brain cells together either, right?
Yeah, that's true. Raiders are terrible shots.
Raiders are terrible at everything.
Oh, well, look at this. Uh-oh, I ran out of bullets. Yeah.
Ouch. Well, those things can still hurt you quite a bit.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. Actually, that just goes to show you how deadly some of these robots are, because by this point, I am pretty close to indestructible, right?
Yeah, it almost means you want to get those armor upgrades that reduce damage against robots. Isn't there something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily need to keep extra protection against super mutants anymore. But, hey, I've got some shotgun shells now, too.
I've been trying another voice on, actually. I think I should talk like this all the time. What do you think?
This time.
Because we got the Scoundrel's Scatter, or, yeah, Scoundrel's Scatter Gun. That's what it's called. That riot shot, that full auto riot shotgun.
Yep.
And it's interesting too, like if you're a VATS user, this gun actually has some interesting characteristics in that it will, okay, I'm going to steal that mine. I'm not going to leave it sitting in the middle of the road where that guy could step on it. Oh.
I think you got some vampire hunters.
Yeah.
Your mind is a madhouse.
But you see what I mean by, like I know I've mentioned this before, cheap shots.
Yep.
Right? Because a Gatling laser, and I know in my hands because I've got 5 ranks of heavy gunner, but you can see the fire rate is 27 shots per second, right? Like the fire rate is 272, which means 27 shots per second.
Yep.
And each shot does 63 points of damage. So, at point blank range, where this guy spawned in right behind me, right? The only reason that I wasn't seriously hurt is because I think he was aiming at Kate, right? But, you know, like, when a weapon can do that kind of damage, and the guy spawns right behind you as close as that guy did to me, well, a Gatling laser is like a truly fearsome weapon, right?
Yep.
Especially when it's fired from ambush behind you, and you don't even know that it's coming until you're already taking damage, right? Which is why I call it a cheap shot.
Mole rats might hold the secrets to pain relief without chems. Mole rats have evolved insensitivity to specific stimuli. This occurs as a result of subtle blocking processes, neural inhibition, and shut-off protein vectors. It could lead to innovative methods of safe and effective relief. Pain relief in humans, you see. Creating chem alternatives to chem misuse, abuse, and addiction. Wouldn't that have been useful in a post-apocalyptic wasteland?
Yes, it certainly would have. Anyway, I think we're going to end the episode here. And I need to refresh my memory here and see if there's actually a sheltered room somewhere in this place that I can sleep for the day.
Well, if not, I guess you'll be building one.
Yeah, if not, I guess I'll be building one. Because it looks like there's even a doorway with a door there. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to build myself a
little mini room.
Little mini room or a little shack somewhere or something.
Didn't you in the lighthouse here? Wasn't that where you were chilling?
No, because the lighthouse doesn't shelter you from the sun either, right?
Well, I guess you better build yourself a little concrete structure.
I'm going to have to build myself a little structure here because it's getting to the point where it's like 5:22 a.m. And I'm going to have to use some sunblock anyway in order to even have time to do this, probably. But that's something to worry about off camera. I think I'll manage that. So we'll end the episode here with Archie talking away in the background. And when we next come back, I guess maybe we'll travel back across the Commonwealth and have a look at our building project.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Until then,
I'm Rec V5.
And I am Sandman 99.
Have a good one.